In this video, I'm going to share tips that I wish I knew when I started Procreate. These would have saved me so much time and made things so much easier, and I hope that they can help you. Hello and welcome to Color with Kendi. Let's get straight into the tips. The first Procreate tip is to undo and redo with your fingers. So let's say I made a line and I wanted to undo it. The easiest way is to tap with 2 fingers to undo, and in order to redo it, tap with 3 fingers. It's as simple as that. You no longer have to use these, just use your fingers. The second Procreate tip is to drag and drop images directly into your canvas. So if you need to use something as a reference photo, it's so much easier to be able to drag and drop straight from Safari. Let me show you how. So swipe up, grab Safari, hold it, and move it so that you open 2 windows at the same time. And now I have Unsplash open. This is what I use for reference photos. And let's say I wanted to take this photo and drag it and drop it. All you have to do is hold it with 1 finger, drag it into Procreate, drop it, close this window, and then tap on this. And there we have it. We have dropped in our photo. In order to resize it, just move it to the corner and resize. And now I have a great reference photo that I can look at while doing my drawing. Tip number 3 is creating a color palette quickly from an image. So let's say I wanted to change the colors of this illustration by bringing in colors from another image. This is how I can do it. Just go to your color palettes and go to palettes mode. There are different modes. Make sure that palettes is switched on, and then tap on plus. And then you can say new from file or new from photos, depending on where your image is stored. Mine is stored in file, so I'm just going to tap on new from file, and then just tap on your image, and it will import the color palette from the image. It's really that simple. And then you can use these colors to recolor your illustration. Tip number 4 is to use the color drop function to fill in shapes quickly if you want them to have a flat color. So let's say I wanted to fill in all of these shapes really quickly, and I don't care to have texture, I just want flat color. Just grab your color from here and drop it into your shape. Now, what you might notice is that it hasn't filled the shape entirely. There's a little bit of a line here. So that means we need to change the color threshold. So undo with 2 fingers, then drag and drop again. Don't release your pencil off the screen and start to move it so that the color threshold changes. My threshold now is 13%. And I'm seeing good results. It's filled in my shape completely. Now, if I did this again and move my pencil too much, the entire screen is filled. So you need to keep your pencil on the screen and move it until you get the right threshold. And that's an easy way to fill in shapes. Tip number 5 is to tap and hold for the previous color. So let's say I have used a bunch of different colors. I want to quickly go to the previous color. Just tap and hold on that circle in the corner and it will take you to the previous color. It's as simple as that. Tip number 6 is to use the recent brushes feature if you have been using a lot of different brushes and you need to get to them quickly. So let's say I've used a bunch of different brushes for an illustration and they're in different sets. And it's a little annoying to go from one brush to the other. Here's what you do. Tap on your brush menu, go all the way to the top and tap on recent. It will show you all of your recent brushes, and it's really handy because these are all from different sets. And if there's any particular brush that you really like to use again and again, swipe to the left and pin it, and it will stay pinned in your recent menu. Tip number 7 is to move the color menu off to the side. So I love the color menu, but it can be a bit frustrating to keep opening it. To move it off to the side, open up the color menu, and then do you see this gray line here? Just hold, and then you can move your color menu, which is really cool. And then you can select on palettes, and you'll have the most recent palette or the palette that's up at the top. And then you'll be able to select colors directly from here rather than opening the color menu again and again. Tip number 8, you can change the maximum brush size in Procreate most of the time if the largest brush size isn't good enough for you. So as an example, the 6B pencil, which is a default brush in Procreate, at its maximum size is only this small. What if I want to make it bigger? You can definitely do that. Just tap on the brush, make sure it's highlighted, swipe, to the left, duplicate it, and then tap on it again. Go to Properties, and then see if you can increase the maximum size. Here I can. So I'm just going to increase the maximum size and tap on Done. And now that maximum size is pretty big, and it's a great brush for filling in a larger area. So if you ever have a brush that's too small, this is what you can do. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tutorials. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!